Hi everyone. We're very excited to be meeting back in person again this fall. And in this video, I wanted to give you an update on that, both on what we'll be doing to keep all of us safe, what our schedule will look like, and also some information about our upcoming kickoff event on September 9th. So the first thing that we'll have before each of our youth group events is a Google form where you'll fill out a screening questionnaire for your student. This will be the same questions that each group that's meeting at PBC outside will be answering. Things like, have you had any symptoms in the last 14 days? Have you been to any of the states that are currently restricted? Do you agree to follow the protocols we have in place? And this will be a good way for us to know ahead of time who will be coming, but also to make sure that everyone has read through and answered those questions before they show up. Then when your students show up, they'll be greeted by myself or one of our other leaders. We'll just confirm that they answered those questions through the Google form. We'll also have some hand sanitizer stations available. And what we'll be doing is putting out these 6-foot circles made out of rope. So the center of the circle, there's 3 feet on either side. And so when 2 circles are near each other, there's at least 6 feet between those 2 spaces. And this will help us know when we're sitting down exactly how far we need to be spread out. We'll also ask and actually require that your student wear a mask when they arrive and then whenever they are not sitting. So when we get to our seats, when we're spread out, we're outside, that's fine. We can take our masks off, but anytime that we're up and about, milling around or anything else, we'll have those masks on. Your student will also need to bring their own chair to sit in. We won't have chairs from the church provided for that. If you have any issue getting a mask or getting a chair, anything like that, let me know, and we can find out what we can do for you on that regard. We'll also have a table with some prepackaged snacks and some water bottles, so we'll have a little bit of something for your students, but not the same snacks that we normally would. You'll also see in this video right now kind of the layout that we'll have, where we will have our circles spread out on the side lawn of the annex. We'll also have our speaker, which will usually be myself or maybe one of the other leaders. Will be up front with a camera on us, and there'll also be a camera on everyone else so that any students who are not able to be there in person can join us via Zoom. We will try this out and see how it goes, so we're hoping that we can have a great hybrid model that will allow all of us to be involved in one way or another, whether we can be there in person or whether we can't. So as part of our hybrid model that we'll have going on, we're going to shorten our times for youth group but just by a little bit so that those who are joining us virtually can get the most out of it without getting too fatigued from being on a video call for too long. So our schedule is going to be like this. We're going to have on Wednesday nights, beginning on September 16th, junior high youth group will be from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. So we'll have just about half an hour shorter time. On Sunday nights, we're going to have our senior high youth group will be from 6 o'clock to 7:30, and then that'll begin on September 13th. And beginning on September 20th, senior high guys group will be on Sundays from 4:30 to 5:30. So if you have guys who are in high school who are going to be there for both guys group and youth group, they can just stay right through. They don't have to go home for that half an hour in between. And depending on comfort level, I'll provide food for them or we'll order something. If you want to send them with food to eat in between, we can figure those things out as we go. Megan is still nailing down the details for girls group, but most likely it'll be on Wednesday night as it has been in the past. And then kind of kick all of these activities off in our new schedule this fall. We're going to have a kickoff event on Wednesday, September 9th, and I'll give you some more info about that right now. So in the past, we would have an awesome barbecue to kick off the year and to end the year as well, where all the students, all parents, entire families are invited to come, hang out, eat some great food, and just have a great time of fellowship as we kick off the year. Now, obviously, this year is a little different because we can't quite gather in those larger groups just yet. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to have a kickoff event on Wednesday, September 9th from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and there will be 3 30-minute slots where you can sign up to come with your students. We'll still provide some food. We'll actually be having prepackaged meals from Chick-fil-A for that. We'll play a game together. We'll give some more information about the year, what we can expect. And we hope this will be a great time for us to both come together to enjoy each other's company, to also get used to the practice of how things are going to look in person and outside, to kind of get in the rhythm of some of those things that are happening. For those who are unable to attend that, we're still going to provide the information that we'll share at that kickoff later on in an email afterwards. So you won't miss out on any of the information. You might miss out on some good Chick-fil-A unless you want to get some for yourself. And so that event, Wednesday, September 9th, we have 3 30-minute slots. And in this email that this video is attached to, there's a link where you can sign up for one of those slots. Now, as signups first roll in, I'm going to ask that you limit the number of people coming to your students who are in youth group, and then either one or both parents, depending on your situation. Later on, about a week from now, once we figure out how many people are signed up for each slot, we may be able to open up some spots there for other members of the family, like younger kids, whoever else might wish to come to that event. But we're excited to be kicking off the year with this modified event and hope that you'll be able to join us. We're looking forward to a great year in youth ministry. We're looking forward to being together in person again, while still continuing to gather together as we have been since the beginning of the quarantine in these different ways that we're able to now. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can send me an email at alex@pascacbible.org, and we'll talk to you guys again soon.